What is up, gamers? It is your boy Cool Nugget, back at it again with another video. Not really a video, it's actually more of a stream, but I will make stream highlights off this. Today we're gonna be playing, I just realized I'm on my live stream thing. Today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki the Literature Club. You haven't played the game, you don't know what's coming. I have seen one playthrough of the game, and that one playthrough is by GT Live. So, yeah. I didn't watch the full thing. I kind of want to go into this more, not knowing what it is. But one thing I do know is that this isn't for really young children or sensitive viewers. It's not the happiest. It might seem like that, but it's not. Let's just open the game for now. Here we are. I haven't opened the game yet. I just downloaded it right now. Oh, wait. It's gonna verify it. And since I have a Mac, it's gonna be like, oh my god, it didn't work. Verifying is broken. Just give me a second. Gotta make sure it verifies properly. You have to do this. You gotta do this. I didn't open it. Then we gotta press open. We gotta force quit you. We gotta open. Here we go. Now we just gotta give it a minute. For now, let's just read stream chat. We got first name, last name, saying woof. That's literally the entire chat. Yes, let's open it. Whoop! I'm so hyped for this, honestly. I've been waiting to play this game for so long. This game came out 2 years ago, guys. 2 years ago. What the heck? What happened? Just, like, closed. Okay, let's try that again. You alive, Doki? Doki Doki? Literature Club? You alive? Oh, here we go. This game cannot run because you were trying to run it from a read-only location. Desktop or accessible location, track it later. Oh! Wait, what? Okay. I think it's asking me to move this. Let me move that into applications then. Sorry guys, I wasn't prepared for this at all. I didn't try to open this before. I wanted to go into this completely blind. I haven't seen the opening screen. Like, I wanted to go into this completely blind, but applications is being stupid. So for now, let's do my favorite activity and plug the stream on my Twitter. Mm-hmm. There it is. Doki Doki Literature Club. It's working now. Working now. What the heck? Here it is. There's your warning. Final warning, I'm being serious, guys. I'm actually scared. I don't know if I want to do this. I'm scared. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I already said. Listen to that soundtrack. Oh yeah. Full screen that. Woo! Sorry guys, I'm just tweeting out. I'm streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. Watch here, gamers only. Okay, here we go. New game. My name. I low-key want to make it serious, but I kind of don't. I feel like if I make it serious, that's just gonna make it even worse. Let's just. Because if I made it Keon, I feel like it would be too serious. Like, this is already serious, but like. Hey! Okay, we gotta give them all voices. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Did I just mute it? Oh, I didn't. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend that you'll never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the sidewalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! I overslept again! Okay, that voice is going to get so annoying so quickly. I have no idea what voice to give this character. Okay, let's just... I overslept again. Sure. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Nugget. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Nugget, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my time on games and anime. This person's too similar to me. It's kind of freaking me out. Like my character, not Sayori. That's one. Okay, whatever. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is important to me, you know. And if you're happy now, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me that you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of movement. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spaced out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spaced out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm coming to your club. Meanie! Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have this all planned out. My character sucks. This guy is so mean. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the classes I rarely visit being generally used for the third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. She looks emo. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? No, that's Sayori's voice. Seriously? No, that's... What do I give Natsuki? What voice? Seriously? Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Why are there so many? No. Nugget. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Why does she sound like a surfer? All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns toward the other girls. Oh, I thought she said it like in front of Natsuki. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Nugget. Monica turns into a snake. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You used to, Monica. Come sit down, Nugget. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Forgetting the voices. You should have joined the Minecraft club. I should have joined the Minecraft club. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls had a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapping tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling a little awkward to take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wah! Nani? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. That sounds fantastic. So cute, kawaii desu. Where is this going? I had no idea you're so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Good job, Sayori. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. This guy is too much like me, and it's scaring me. Natsuki's quiet again. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I heard this somewhere before. Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. but not for you dummy. Alright. I am dummy 6. I shouldn't have said that. Well, I mean, it's not wrong. I'm pretty dummy thick. Sorry guys, just give me a second. I need to do something real quick. Okay. I gave up on Atsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I do enjoy that tea, sis. That tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh, we got someone else. We got Kristen Pup 1 up in here. We're playing Doki Literature Club. You seem very happy by the fact that I'm playing this game. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles to me. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any club yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Sorry, I'm just trying to read chat. Kristen Pup, you're playing this game. I know! I watched a bit of playthrough of this game. I don't know if you've watched this game. I've seen... by the way, first name, last name, I'm joking. I don't like tea. I'm talking about the meme. No offense to anyone who likes tea, but I hate tea. I threw up the last time I had tea. I'm being serious. Like, I actually threw up. Anyway, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any other major club. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, I turned into a snake and the debate club didn't accept me once that happened. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare events. Like spit all over my desk. I can't talk today. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all of the effort into getting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's something I have trouble with. I'm not fun or worthwhile. Get it? When it said people who have depression shouldn't play this game, but I'm playing this game? Guys, I'm so relatable, right? Please keep watching me. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Okay, is this just lighting, or does she have acrylic nails? Because, like, on these fingers it looks like lighting, but on that one it looks like acrylic nails. And I really can't tell. Someone please tell me, because it's annoying me. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! There's just one tooth right there. Everyone else is, like, all normal. She's a vampire. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Nugget, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. She reminds me of someone I know in real life. I'm not going to name any names, but 2 people actually I know. If they're watching this, they know who they are. It has to do with the complex fantasy worlds. You know who you are. Anyway, the level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements, usually to immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ew, I spit all over my desk again. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For some reason, for someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud" and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori, what the heck is happening? Sayori sidles up beside Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Oh, we got another thing in the chat. Monica's claws. Run away, we're all gonna die. That's why it's not suitable for the children, you know. Monica and her claws are just gonna rip us open. You already know. Holy, we've already been streaming for 20 minutes? What? We're not even, close to being done this game. Oh my gosh, this is a long game. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Whoa, that's deep, Yuri! You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Let's play the snake game again. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. I can't make that shape with my body. My back can't bend enough. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll be able to share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. She just threw up midway throughout that sentence. That wasn't me. That was her in the game. Isn't that right, Nugget? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're all back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All of them look so angry. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, Nugget. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is at the price I need to pay to spend every day with these girls. Right. Okay, I've decided that. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really enjoyed the cupcakes, I would be super angry. Then that makes it official. You're joining. Welcome to the Snake Club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so that we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Nugget, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Atsuki clean up their food. They had food? Hey, Nugget, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Here we go. Chat. First name, last name. Writes a poem about leaving the club and killing everyone in it. That was my plan. With that, the two of us depart into the club room and go home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need you to make the most circumstances, and I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Time to write a poem. Pick where you think your favorite club member will like. Sometimes something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So, I think our goal is to... Monica's not there. Just Natsuki, Yuri, and Sayori. So, I guess we can't do that. We can't do Monica, so... I'm debating between Yuri and Natsuki. Chat, decide for me. Please, chat, decide for me whether or not, or what. Chat, just help me. Give me Natsuki or Yuri. Tell me more. Did you get very far with that on Tinder? Tell me more. Did you get very far? Okay, seriously, I don't know. We got nothing in the chat. I just realized we're really close to 150 subscribers. That's really cool. Thanks, guys. I think we're gonna go for, I don't know, Yuri seems interesting, but I want to try Natsuki. Let's go for Natsuki. So Natsuki seemed to like the cute words. Let's try pink. Yeah, see, Natsuki liked that one. Pink. Bubbles. Sugar. Jump. Candy. Warm. Oh, so they already like that one, okay. Massacre. No, cheer. Oh, she's starting to like them. Kitty. Boop. Boop. Email. Let's try. Hop. Poof. Cheeks? Love. Okay, not love. They're like simple words. Papa. Fluffy. Puppy death. Puppy. Toro. Heart. Joy. And then let's go with our last one. Jumpy. Why do you want Yuri, huh? Why do you want Yuri? What about Yuri is enticing you? First name, last name. Can you please answer my question? What about Yuri is enticing to you? What difference is there between Yuri and Natsuki? Can you please explain to me? Hi again, Nugget. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Haha! Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Nugget. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Never mind, screw you, Natsuki. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Nugget always gives it the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh my god, I'm so mean. What the heck is this? Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? And I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Nugget can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri brought something for you today, you know. But wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Her hair is purple, there, for she is cool. Also in the poem, the dark words make her happy, and I like darkness, so ye. Sure. There's no other differences? Is that why it's Yuri? No other differences. You can't find one other... I'm joking. So, any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Maybe you should have gone after Yuri, you're right. Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Okay, Yuri, I'm sorry I don't like to read. Like, chill out. Jeez. God. And we could. You know, what could we do, Yuri? Yuri, what do you want to do? Yuri, what could we do? What do you think we can do? Everyone, what do you think we can do with Yuri? What is one thing we could possibly do with Yuri? Does anybody know? Anyone in the classroom want to raise their hand and answer me? No? Okay, let's check. Discuss it. If you wanted, oh yeah, I want to discuss some things. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Ugh. Flippin' Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked boxes on the box. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written in your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get closer to the book she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Or both. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Nugget. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Oh god. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of the Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Doesn't that sound interesting? Kind of similar to the title screen we just saw 4 minutes ago. I just realized that first name, last name has been here almost this entire 30-minute stream of just me literally reading text off a screen. What is YouTube anymore? It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly... Mo. What? Don't just stand there. Wow? Nani? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like there's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of those since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for a lack of a plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that doesn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, but that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Nani? What's her name? Natsuki-san. Natsuki-san, I did not judge you. Nani? Wow. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Your full potential. You gotta go over 9,000. You gotta go sicko mode. Natsuki. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there's a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into something because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone who's that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess it explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Okay. That escalated quickly. Oh my god. Okay. You read for a few more minutes. Finished a couple chapters, but I have chills. Holy. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Then why are you staring at my face this entire time? Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. Oh. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? Oh, her eyes moved. Wow, that was so edgy. Her eyes moved. That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get any of my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. It makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I've gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, geez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Only reason I know how to pronounce any of these characters because I watched like one playthrough of this entire series, so... You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. After hearing her say she wants to punch people in the face, it makes me like this person 50% more. It's his first name, last name, and chat. That is fantastic. I completely agree. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when you're connected to someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I was turning into a snake and thought we would have to do that before. I just needed to make sure we had enough time. Though, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. I closed the book and handed it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Uh-huh. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this, but I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff. Okay, we've been streaming for 45 minutes. Not bad. We'll probably end soon. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching for their bags. I do the same myself. Oh, we haven't heard anything from Yuri today. We're going for Natsuki! I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with hers first. Okay. Well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing something in the first place? Wait. When I was writing it, let me go back in the stream. When I was writing it, was I making Natsuki happy or was I making Natsuki happy, wasn't I? Here, I'm just watching a stream over. I'm making Natsuki happy, right? Okay, shut up. Just... Yeah, I was going for Natsuki, definitely. I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. Who just put in a phone number in chat? Guys, I would not recommend calling that number. Wait, what number is that? What number is that? MC, his name is MC DDLC. What did you just post? Sir? What does that say? You're actually calling the number? I wouldn't recommend that. Do whatever you want, though. In fact, this is probably super boring to anyone watching and not reading the chat. In fact, I remember I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind while we were writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, what was that noise I just made? Well, I would be comfortable sharing my poem if yours wasn't really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and we go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you just went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you don't understand anything, do you? I told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure I never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. And Suki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. Let's do Yuri. She's not gonna like it though, because Yuri's kind of the opposite of Natsuki. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more before she has time to finish her reading. Someone said I'm really enjoying this. Are you talking about calling the number or the Let's Play? If you're enjoying the Let's Play, that's great. And that's kind of weird, because this game goes places. Trust me, this game goes places. I think we'll end soon. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Forgot to do the Yuri voice. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned on them. I think the most noticeable thing I realized is that new writers is that they always try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is complete. Oh, I just made her stammer like a bunch. Okay. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, you know. Bias? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, do! I love to share my poem. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced with a sickening blue-green hero of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air as the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It actually took me a long time to read in real life, but that's just because I suck at reading. Somebody just asked for a shout out on one of my videos. It was that guy that posted that phone number there, and I have no idea what the heck they're talking about, but okay. Once again, probably you shouldn't call that. I might delete that message, but don't call it a phone number. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Nugget. You see, I'm a sly fox. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. You're a clown. Talking to chat, by the way. Anyone watching the stream after. They usually do more than a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go from the past, and soon be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. Okay, petition for me to change my Minecraft skin. I will change my Minecraft skin. I just don't know what to change it to. Stop making fun of me. Anyone has any ideas, tweet them to me on Twitter or just send them to me somehow. I just really need ideas. Like, stop. I'm getting bullied. This is not nice. Almost an hour into the stream, Jesus. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on one of these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Monica or Sayori? Let's do Sayori. I think she'll like it more, because it's more, like, cutesy, and I got a few of her, like, words things. This is a good poem, Nugget. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who should be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Change it to a water bottle. Okay. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Okay, wait. Just give me a second. Sorry, just needed to do something in chat. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Nugget. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori is seeing the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait till morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Gee, I wonder who I should show it to next. Hi, Nugget. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Nugget. I'm a snake now. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Nugget. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. Something that I didn't get to read because I clicked the spacebar too quickly. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes, they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views on the world that could apply to anyone. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meanings through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not that good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction of the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? A random girl turning into a snake? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. So what did you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep this pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Nugget did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change it anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Nugget liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What the heck happened to the music? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. Nugget appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everything okay? Well, you know what? I'm not the one who's... Oh. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Nugget, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Nugget. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessary. Limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Nugget? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Monica's not even an option. Okay. Well, we're going for Natsuki. In this situation, I agree more with Natsuki anyway, so... Actually, Yuri has a pretty good... Oh, whatever, Natsuki. Yuri, you're really talented. Well... But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Aha! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Huh? Me? No, the other Natsuki. But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. Looks like that we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Ah. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Nugget. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about it... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Anyway, the thing about your... Oh, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. Huh? I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're all past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Nugget. And to be honest, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace from lazing around. We got a little too used to. From the lazing around, we got a little too used to. Now I can be a snake. So joining the club was responsible. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere? No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll just relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. Huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was all right. Well, mostly. Nugget, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you've learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Nugget, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent as much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Nugget, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends is nice. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh my god. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's really easy. It's really easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, so we're here to write the poem. And how long has this gone on for? It's one of my longest streams. We have been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, so I think that's gonna wrap up this stream. If you guys, stream highlights will be up soon. That video is gonna be probably around 20 minutes. Watch that if you want. I mean, you've already seen the stream, so you probably don't have to. If you're just tuning in now, Doki Literature, A+ game, spicy. Hope you guys enjoy. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As always, I am Cool Nugget. I don't think I usually say that. And I will save the game first. Save. There we go. Okay. Sorry. And I will see you guys next time. See you guys!